Deep in the heart of Turkmenistan, in the middle of the vast and seemingly endless Kara Kum desert, lies a historical treasure that has stood the test of time. This is ancient Merv, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a poignant reminder of past civilizations that once flourished here, leaving behind a rich tapestry of history. Imagine a place where you can almost hear the camel caravans trudging through the desert sands and the whispers of ancient languages echoing through the ruins. Here, under the relentless hot sun, the ruins of grand cities and impressive forts rise from the sand, telling tales of a time when Merv was a bustling center of culture and trade on the legendary Silk Road. Merv isn't just a collection of old buildings. It's like a magnificent tapestry woven from the threads of empires, religions, and cultures that have shaped this ancient crossroads over millennia. For thousands of years, Merv thrived as a vital oasis, a key meeting point where travelers, merchants, and conquerors came together, sharing not only goods, but also ideas, beliefs, and stories from distant lands. Its story is one of greatness and resilience, of prosperity and decline, a story written in stone and whispered by the desert winds that have seen it all. Come with us as we travel back in time, exploring ancient Merv to uncover its secrets, see its wonders, and discover why this forgotten city still fascinates us centuries after its fall. We'll delve into the mysteries that lie beneath the sands and reveal the stories of those who once called Merv home. We'll explore the remains of grand palaces and bustling markets, meet the people who lived in Merv, and uncover the enduring legacy of this amazing civilization that continues to captivate our imaginations. To understand Merv, you have to understand the Murghab River, the source of life that flowed through it and shaped its destiny. This river was not just a geographical feature, it was the lifeblood of the region, dictating the rise and fall of civilizations that depended on its waters. This unpredictable river, winding its way across the dry plains of Central Asia, was the key to Merv's success, but also the cause of its eventual decline. Its waters brought prosperity, allowing agriculture to flourish and civilizations to grow, but its unpredictability also brought challenges that were difficult to overcome. In the middle of the desert, where water meant life, the Murghab was more than just a river. It was like a god, a source of both life and destruction, both worshipped and feared. The people of Merv built their lives around it, understanding that their survival was intricately linked to the river's whims. The Murghab's path was always changing, shifting over time. This constant movement meant that the people of Merv had to be adaptable, always ready to respond to the river's changing course. They developed sophisticated methods to manage water resources. But even the best plans could be undone by the river's unpredictability. This meant the city of Merv had to adapt, to move and rebuild as the river changed. Each time the river shifted, it left behind ruins and memories, but also opportunities for renewal and growth. The resilience of Merv's people was tested time and again as they rebuilt their city, each time more determined to thrive. Each time the Murghab moved, it left behind a new piece of history, a new version of Merv, each built on top of the old one. These layers of ruins tell the story of a city that was constantly evolving, shaped by the river that both sustained and challenged it. From the first settlements of the Bronze Age to the grand Islamic capitals of the Middle Ages, Merv's fate was tied to the Murghab River. The river's presence allowed Merv to become a center of culture and learning, attracting scholars and traders from across the known world. The river's water allowed Merv to thrive as a green oasis, its fields full of crops, and its gardens full of beautiful flowers. This abundance of water turned the city into a paradise in the desert, a place where life could flourish against all odds. The plentiful water helped Merv grow, making it a busy center of trade, attracting merchants and travelers from faraway lands. The city's markets were filled with goods from across the world, and its streets buzzed with the activity of a thriving metropolis. But the Murghab could also be dangerous. Its floods could be devastating, washing away homes and fields, and its droughts could bring famine and suffering. The river's dual nature meant that the people of Merv had to be constantly vigilant, always prepared for the worst. When the water levels dropped, or the river changed course too much, it was a disaster for the city. The once thriving fields would turn to dust, and the people would struggle to survive. The river that had given them life could just as easily take it away. Droughts and famines hurt the land, weakening Merv and making it an easy target for its powerful neighbors. The city's fortunes were always tied to the river, and when the river failed them, so too did their strength and security. The story of Merv is a testament to the power of nature and the resilience of those who live in its shadow. Merv has seen many empires rise and fall, each one leaving its mark on the city's landscape and culture. This ancient city, located in present-day Turkmenistan, has a rich history that spans thousands of years. It has been a melting pot of different civilizations, each contributing to its unique heritage. From the conquests of Alexander the Great to the powerful Seljuk Empire, Merv was a strategic prize, desired and conquered by many powerful rulers. Its strategic location made it a key point for trade and military campaigns, attracting the attention of some of history's most famous leaders. It was a place where different civilizations met, a mix of cultures where the legacies of Greece, Persia, and Islam came together. The city's diverse heritage is evident in the artifacts and ruins that have been uncovered, showcasing a blend of artistic and architectural styles. When Alexander the Great arrived in the 4th century BC, it was a new era for Merv. His conquest brought significant changes, integrating Greek culture into the local traditions and transforming the city into a Hellenistic hub. Alexander made the city part of his huge empire, bringing with him Greek language, art, and architecture. The influence of Greek culture can still be seen in the ruins, with inscriptions and architectural elements that have stood the test of time. You can still see signs of Alexander's conquest in the ruins of Merv today. These remnants serve as a testament to the city's historical significance and the lasting impact of Greek civilization on its development. Centuries later, the rise of Islam in the 7th century AD brought another big change. The arrival of Arab armies marked the beginning of a new chapter in Merv's history, as the city embraced Islamic culture and traditions. Arab armies conquered Central Asia, bringing Merv under Islamic rule. This conquest introduced new religious, cultural, and social dynamics to the city, further enriching its historical tapestry. The city became a center of Islamic learning, its mosques and schools attracting students and pilgrims from all over. Merv's reputation as a hub of knowledge and spirituality grew, drawing scholars and thinkers from distant lands. Under the Seljuk Turks, who made Merv their capital in the 11th century, the city was at its most powerful. The Seljuks invested heavily in the city's infrastructure, making it a beacon of prosperity and cultural achievement. The Seljuks, who loved the arts and sciences, made Merv a thriving city, famous for its libraries, hospitals, and beautiful buildings. Their patronage of the arts and education left a lasting legacy, with Merv becoming a symbol of intellectual and cultural excellence. The legacy of these empires is part of Merv's story, showing how important the city was in history. Each era added a new layer to its rich tapestry, making Merv a fascinating site of historical convergence and cultural fusion. The Mausoleum of Sanjar, an amazing piece of architecture, shows us how grand the Seljuk Empire was. Built in the 12th century, this tomb was for Sultan Sanjar, a very important ruler. Its detailed brickwork and the huge dome show the artistic and cultural achievements of that time. When we look closer at its history, we learn about power, faith, and the lasting legacy of a ruler who changed history. The Mausoleum of Sanjar isn't just a tomb, it's a symbol of a lasting heritage and the skill of ancient craftsmen. Merv's influence can still be seen today. Its legacy continues in the culture, architecture, and history of the region. As a crossroads of civilizations, Merv played a key role in the sharing of ideas and knowledge. It's important to protect Merv for future generations. People are working to protect and restore its ancient ruins, making sure this amazing place continues to inspire and teach us. Visiting ancient Merv today gives you a special look into the past. Walking through its ruins, you can almost hear the sounds of busy markets and scholarly discussions. It's a journey through time that connects us to a rich and exciting history. Merv's greatness is still remembered today. Its contributions to art, science, and culture show the ingenuity and resilience of its people. Merv remains a symbol of human achievement and a reminder of our shared history.